One last moment of drama. The women's 4x4.
The final race of a championship is supposed to provide answers. Instead, this one created even more questions. One final gold medal remained on the track. The United States were chasing another relay title. The Netherlands were looking to spoil the party. Spain were dreaming of an upset. And Poland had something far bigger at stake. After 3 days of competition in front of their home crowd, they had one last opportunity to leave with a medal that would be remembered for years. The atmosphere inside the stadium was electric. Nobody was leaving. Nobody was looking away. Every lap mattered. Every exchange mattered. And with some of the best 400-meter runners in the world preparing for one final battle, the stage was set for a dramatic finish. What nobody expected was that the biggest story of the night wouldn't happen during the race itself. It would happen after the finish line. This is the women's 4x400-meter relay final.
One last gold. One last burst of applause. Slovak Republic, Spain, Great Britain, Netherlands, USA, Poland. The final of the women's 4x4 relay. And they will roar every step of the way. Natalia Bukowiecki has come right back to her very best, taking that silver in the 400. But what a start from Bailey Lear, closing down the individual silver medalist. And good running from Lieke Klaver as well. The Dutch and the Poles have put their heavyweights on the first leg. Good running as well from Sevilla. Sevilla was there or thereabouts. 6th overall in the final. And listen to the reception. Great stuff here. Bukowiecki coming back on Lear. And the American is starting to tire. She went very, very hard, very early. Klaver coming wide. Second from the left-hand side there. Poland lead, Netherlands and the Americans are right there. What a battle unfolding.
Great run from everyone on that first leg from these teams. Van der Schoot has gone into the lead. She had a great changeover with Lieke Klaver. There's some strange positioning from Klaver. She knew she was going to be third when they came to the changeover. Often you see athletes in this relay overcommit to the first leg. This position here is important. Netherlands first, USA second, Poland third. That's how they're spread out in the exchange zone. Van der Schoot coming under pressure from Effiong. Effiong, I think, will be disappointed with her individual showing here in Turin. The Americans got one last chance to go home with a gold medal. Effiong has flown around Van der Schoot here. The Dutch athlete just starting to struggle, and Grits for Poland trying to keep them in the medal conversation. What a leg from Spain. Plato of Spain has had an inspired second leg.
Great stuff by the Spanish. They're not completely out of this. Rosie Effiong finished really well. Paris Peoples being closed down by Nina Frank. America from the Dutch, and it's getting very close in the battle for the bronze. It's Anastasia Kus taking on Royo of Spain. Two different battles going on here. The Americans hold the lead, but it's tight. And Poland have been caught by the Spanish. Huge amount of noise in this arena. One last drive for a medal for Poland, and they're starting to close the gap on Franca. And the Americans struggling. Paris Peoples rocking and rolling from side to side. Four are in the mix here. Shamier Little has got great talent. Svite Ersitic right up there for Poland. And don't rule out Ervas. The Spaniard has got a great finish. United States, the Dutch, Poland and Spain. They take the bell. This is the last instalment of drama. Who's got the heart? Who's got the belief? And who can accelerate at the perfect time? Little's going to come under pressure here. Salberg's right behind her. And Svite Ersitic has got the crowd on their feet. Is there a medal for Poland here from the veteran? Little's driving for the line. She's getting tired. The Americans have done it. The Dutch second, and it's heartache for Poland. Ervas is a brilliant finisher, and she didn't read the script of the host nation. Svajti Ersatic has done so much for Polish sprinting for so long, but she's been overtaken on the line.
There is a very quick move from Natalia Bukowiecka straight to one of the officials here. The three Polish women haven't gone to console Svajti Ersatic. I think they've seen something. They're not happy with something that happened in that race. So let's see. They're going to go and try and have a talk to the officials. We're focusing on the USA though. What a brilliant effort from them. And Shamier Little using all that experience in the anchor leg, running, positioning herself so smartly, wide on the bends, straight on the straights, asking questions of people if they wanted to get past her. And a brave run from Abasa, Spain. I think she's done not quite as many laps as Jessica Hull, but the Spaniard doing so many rounds individually. I think all 3 rounds individually and the mixed relay.
But as the celebrations began, something didn't look right. The American athletes were embracing. The Dutch were celebrating silver. The Spanish team had just secured one of the biggest medals of the championship. Yet the Polish athletes weren't celebrating. They weren't congratulating rivals. And they weren't leaving the track. Instead, they headed directly toward the officials. The home crowd had watched their team come within touching distance of a medal. For most of the race, Poland had been right in the fight. Then, in the final moments, everything changed. Spain found one last surge. A desperate push over the final meters. And Poland's dream of a home medal disappeared right on the finish line. But the Polish athletes believed something else may have happened. They appeared to be questioning the exchanges. Questioning the positioning inside the changeover zone. Questioning whether every team had followed the rules. For a brief moment, uncertainty hung over the entire stadium. Had the race really ended? Or was there one final twist still to come? In the end, the result stood. No disqualifications. No changes. No final twist. The United States successfully defended their title. The Netherlands claimed silver. And Spain completed a remarkable comeback to secure bronze by the narrowest of margins. For Poland, it was heartbreak. A medal seemed within reach. The crowd was ready to celebrate. And then, in the final meters of the final race, it slipped away. That is the beauty of relay racing. For athletes, for laps, hundreds of decisions. And sometimes the difference between glory and disappointment is measured not in seconds, but in a single stride, on the last lap, of the last race, of the championship.